you can't have a successful year unless you have a word of intention and one big New Year's resolution, right? Our next guest says, no, that's not the case. I want you to welcome my friend Calie Calabrese to the show, who tells us, start by setting smaller non-negotiables. How are you, Calie?
I'm great. Thanks for having me. I'm really excited to talk about this topic.
Yeah, this shouldn't be revolutionary, but it is. You talk about, first of all, it doesn't matter if New Year's is past, right? You can start on any day, and you talk about these non-negotiables. What do you mean, and why is that so much better than having, a New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I really found that for me, the big game changer was, instead of focusing on this huge, massive goal that I wanted to accomplish by the end of a year, which feels really overwhelming, what works consistently for myself and for the clients that I've been coaching for the last nearly 14 years on their journeys is setting small, sustainable, daily non-negotiables.
Yeah.
And the reason that this is so much more productive for most people is that we really live in this instant gratification society, right? And if we don't see the exact changes that we're looking for and we don't feel successful, we're not being rewarded for our efforts immediately, we're a lot more likely to give up or move on to the next big fad, or try what our neighbor's doing, or, Susie social media is doing.
Yeah, I'm so glad you said that too, because we don't know what's going on in people's lives. I mean, I know even when you were living in Nashville, I was like, she's really healthy, but you have really revolutionized your mind, your body. I mean, you're now literally a gut and mind expert, right? In terms of that healthy aspect. What are some of the tips you could tell someone to start today that has made a difference that you've seen in your life and your clients?
Yeah, so really some tips to start right away are setting attainable daily goals. So it's really important to start small. Choose something that you can accomplish every single day and feel successful at, because that's where the instant gratification comes in. You will feel the instant reward of that sense of consistency, that sense of accomplishment. And the change will eventually come from that. So not a gym membership that is crazy expensive and you have to spend an hour going to and from the gym, an hour at the gym, and you don't know what to do when you get there, so you have to spend more money on a personal trainer.
Right. And I love that you have things that are, like, you're saying things like just put plants on your plate every day, or drink more water, or or smile. You talk about laughing and smiling. I mean, this isn't like you must do 100 burpees every day to get fit, right?
Exactly. I think 5 key non-negotiables that anyone can feel successful with are committing to 20 minutes of movement a day. It can be a walk, it can be a run, it can be a bike ride, it can be dancing in your living room, or it can be an actual workout. Put plants on your plate at every meal. You don't have to be vegan or keto or vegetarian or paleo. Just try to get more nutrient-dense foods on your plate at every meal. Focus on that. Drink more water. Most of us are chronically dehydrated. That creates confusion about hunger signals. It makes digestion more difficult. So set a goal to drink half your body weight in ounces a day. Smile. Honestly, this was the biggest thing. When I was going through some of the most traumatic points in my life, making it a point to put a smile on my face while doing something that was challenging really make it feel easier.
That's so good. And I'm gonna stop you. We're gonna put number 5 because we have to run, and I want to make sure that people know to follow you at Coach Calie on Instagram. You've got a great cookbook that you wrote this year about helping you be more plant-based, but you are gonna have to go to the Sami Cone Show to find number 5. Calie, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been a pleasure.
You're so welcome. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.